we got Ross. And we got a sponsorship of sorts. At any rate, we got some stuff for the Volvo that I am super excited about. So let me just move this and this. And this. Josh over at Yoshifab has hooked us up, and he's hooking you guys up too. I'll explain that in a second, but let's take a look at what he sent. First of all, the HD motor mount set, because stock Volvo motor mounts, if you put new ones in, the engine still shakes. It's pretty cool. But this is our crowning achievement here. Oh, what's that?
Oh wow.
Oh. Ooh. These are Yoshifab 152mm H-beam forged rods for a Volvo B230. Look at the beef.
30 pounds all day.
Oh, 35. Josh over at Yoshifab has provided us with a discount code. Please, Volvo people, support this man selling all sorts of performance parts for Volvos. If you have a Volvo and you've wanted something from Yoshifab, now is the time to buy it because you can get a discount.
That's just weird that it's only on one side. I would have assumed that it was on both, you know?
What do you mean on one side?
Like it's only on one side of the wrist pin. Like the locking ring?
Like you think there should be one in there?
No, it should be on the other side too.
There's one on each side. Down, one down, 3 to go.
It just means we get to beer time faster, right?
Can't hold it in the piston at the same time. I stand correct. Alright, Ross is installing one because he saw that I can do it without his help, so figured it must be pretty easy.
I said, well, that's easy. Let's get it started. If it goes in gear, it starts to move. Done. Christmas time. Thank God, just open.
Dude, he really wants you to be excited when you finally get to it.
I mean, I don't know how you can be excited. The exciting part is when you actually start it and get to run it.
I was pretty excited when I looked at these, to be honest. I was like, oh my God, that's amazing. Look at it, it's magnificent.
Yeah.
H-beam.
Won't sound any different with these. It'll just take a lot more boost.
Yeah.
Which in turn, I guess, would make the sound better.
I never assumed it would sound different, but okay. You watched the new Driss and List video?
Yeah,
the turbo diesel. So sick.
Everybody's saying in the comments that he's gonna get that for his next drift car.
Oh my God, I would love one of those. It's an M46 too. That thing had to be swapped.
Yeah.
I don't know if they even ever sold manual ones in the North America.
Well, I would assume that didn't come from North America.
That's
like
possible.
That one by Charles's house.
Yeah,
that's from
that was from Europe. Yeah, that's tight though, because it's a 760 turbo manual, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Is it turbo?
Mm-hmm.
Damn. Wasn't Charles gonna buy it?
Yeah.
What happened to that?
I guess he had other plans.
Dude, I want it.
I told him I'd buy it, but it doesn't. It's not. It's misfiring. I think number 4 is not firing at all. So it's probably like.
We'll say spark plugs, and then it's a chip valve, and you have to put a new head in it.
Yeah.
Been down that path before, but that's way easier in a Volvo than a dumbass Honda.
Yeah.
Because Volvos are better than Hondas. We will see you guys tomorrow. Alright guys, it is the next day. We probably aren't going to get to put the pistons into the engine today. I am going to heed the advice of Mr. Humble Mechanic himself and put some Marvel mystery oil on the cylinder walls before we install them. On my Volkswagen I just used some 10W30 engine oil, but seeing as I'm running used piston rings, running used piston rings, I'm going to throw some mystery oil in there and try to keep everything as high compression as we can. I know I'll get a lot of shit for running used piston rings, but it is what it is. Cylinder walls are a little dirty, but not the worst I've seen. Factory manuals and stuff both have a decent amount of carbon buildup at the ends, or at the bottoms, right where the wrist pin opening on the piston skirt is. But being as my compression was good in the first place, we'll say it's okay. He was right. Marble mystery oil does smell good. So we're gonna coat the cylinder walls in this stuff, and then before we install the pistons, we're going to cover the pistons with some 20W50 oil, some really thick stuff, keep her nice and lubricated. Ross's favorite word. Alright boys, we're back. I went and got a new ring compressor just because the one that was here was pretty dirty and it didn't have the tool. So
does this one? Oh yes, it does.
just went and picked up a new one. It was $8. I've heard like very mixed opinions on these things. Some people are like, oh, you're better off without it because they're so terrible, and then some people are like, yeah, they work fine. So guess we'll find out. I just like to add a disclaimer here that Josh from Yoshifab does not endorse reusing piston rings.
Oh.
That was our call, and you know, it's up in the air whether or not it's a good one. We've never even installed internals in an engine before, so I guess if it's a mistake, we'll learn from it. But the compression was really good, and they came out pretty nicely. Everything still looks to be in order, so we're just going to put the gaps 120 degrees apart, get them nice and oily with some of this 20W whatever, 2050, a little Marvel Mist oil on the inside of the compressor. And as you guys know, I coated the cylinder walls in Marvel Mist oil after I cleaned them. So I guess all we got to do now is install some bearings and install the first piston. See how it goes. Made in Poland.
Whoa. Right. Neat.
So they're not channeled as I would have expected them to be. They have the little notches like the rods and caps do, I assume.
Channel? What did you mean by channel?
Like main bearings have the oil channel that runs down the center, you know?
Oh. Well, the stock ones weren't channeled.
No. Flush. Line up the little divot with the other little divot. Clean hands, dirty money. It's supposed to be the other way around, I guess, huh?
So what is it?
It's a mystery.
Incredible.
I'm proud of that.
Because I've heard you can run it in your gas tank and it'll be fine. Like it helps clean stuff.
It's also supposed to boost compression.
Well then, I don't know.
Perfect.
Yeah. This
exactly
is
what we
exactly what we needed it to do.
Alright. Let me take my this guy off.
Neat. It smells like WD-40.
Yeah. Minty WD-40. Basically just referencing the Humble Mechanic video. I'm building a bottom end, and that's the method we're going with. That looks in. Using Lucas Oil Assembly Lube, because it could be a minute before we start it, and I figured having something a little thicker than just regular engine oil in there. All Yoshifab rod sets come with ARP hardware, which is super nice, which includes ARP specific fastener lubricant, which Ross is lubing with right now. And we're going to torque these down to 47 pound-feet as recommended by Yoshifab's website. Alright, I snugged down the bolts. We just did it by hand. Obviously I'm not going to make them too tight, but make sure that you do it evenly as you would expect. Alright, cylinder 4 done. All the steps are exactly the same, so I guess we'll just put you on a time lapse. Here's Rio by Orangutan.
There's someone out there, I'll pack my bags to Rio. She's a dancer, but I'm a
Buttery smooth.
Maybe it's a good thing we didn't replace the rings.
Yeah, would have been harder. Give her a spin, Ross. Look at that. Dude, I am so happy. Basically top dead center. Nice work. Alright, well, I guess we can flip it over and start getting that oil pan cank off.
Yeah.
Maybe put the oil pan on even.
Whoa.
Sorry, I know. Getting things done isn't what we usually do around here. Alright, well, we're gonna call it quits for the day because it is super hot out here. Today was supposed to be what, 101, 102,
Yeah,
somewhere in
like
that
that
range. Shop doesn't have AC, obviously, but we just put forged internals. We put the bottom end back together in less than 45 minutes.
Seems like, yeah.
I feel like it wasn't supposed to be that easy, but knock on that wood, though.
Knock on that.
Knock on that wood. Knock on that wood, shirt's coming soon. We gotta. But in the meantime, the Volvo bottom end is ready to go back together, which means the rest of the engine is ready to go back together. I just need to go get my flywheel resurfaced, and she's ready to go back in the car.
Yeah.
In other news, the Miata's for sale because I want a CD009 for the Volvo. We'll see how that goes. I put it up for a pretty lofty number, but people pay stupid numbers for Miatas around here, and mine's got good suspension on it and cool wheels. But at any rate, thank you guys very much for watching and being gangsters and actually watching stuff that's not just the Steve videos. You guys are the real ones. Calling it boring. Fireman's good to like 40 PSI now. What's boring about that? Ass? Alright, anyway. We hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe. Leave us a like. If this video hits 250 likes, I will give away one of those Steve t-shirts or a knock on that wood shirt if I can get them done fast enough. Discount info right at the beginning of the video so all my Volvo peeps can get the hookup. And don't forget to submit your entries for Car of the Video to ChristoforeverHelp@gmail.com. Follow me on Instagram, add me on Snapchat, whoa, at BigB1011, and we will see you guys in the next video. Peace out.